Alright guys, now we're going to work on modifying the sky. Let's take a look. So I'm over in Unreal. It looks like it's actually going. Let's take a look. Here's the sky. It looks just like the default sky. This looks pretty much to me like 12 o'clock sunlight, like lunchtime. Basically the sun should be directly overhead, casting rays of light straight down onto the ground. But if I look at the shadow, we have this long drawn out shadow right here, and yes, I actually look over here and we can see this is the sun light right here, the light which is the sun. And the angle of that light is coming across here, which lines up with the shadows that we're seeing. So to basically really kind of change the overall hue, the color saturation, the color of the sky, you have to alter the light so that the angle of the light is going to be pretty much the time of day at which it's the user's sort of experiencing it in the experience. So here we go. Things to kind of think about when I'm updating this. I have to get to this sky sphere, which is everything that we're seeing around us right now. So if we look up, we're inside basically the sky sphere right now. I'm not going to back all the way out, but yeah, so we're inside the sky sphere. We can see the light just change with the time of day. With those shadows, it was getting time. It looks like it's doing these hard shifts. Alright, so this is the sphere. In the details here, what I'm looking for would be this under the default drop down, this refresh tab. I have to hit this to have this update. So let's see if we can make it work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select not the particles. Let's get rid of the particles. And I'm going to go F, zoom over. Let's take a look. Yes. So this is the sunlight right here. We can see light source, directional light. Basically, a directional light is casting rays of light over my entire scene. So they're basically rays of light everywhere going across this scene. Where something like a spotlight will have a more focused effect. We'll see it's just kind of covering one specific area. Alright, so to change the light in the sky, the color of the sky, we're changing the time of day, and I can do that by just basically rotating the light. This would be 12 o'clock. This is like high noon, somewhere around here. Oops. So that's like lunchtime right there. This is probably some of the most boring light we're ever going to see. So if I come back over here under details, I can't update it through this light. I have to actually come back down to the sky sphere and select it, and I just have to hit this refresh under the default, under the details section. So just refresh, boink, and we can see that the sky updates. So let's make it something a little bit more interesting. We're actually going to go back towards where we used to have. I just rotated the sphere. I did not rotate the sky, so I just it's not the right thing. So what I need to do is actually get back over here, select the light, and then let's see if we can do this. So this should be completely flipped. I'm going to press F so we can get a little bit closer to frame the object. And if I go like this is nighttime. So if I hit that refresh again, yes. So we can see we've got the sky. I can see the faint kind of little suggestions of stars here. So what I can do is I can come down here and I can go into star brightness, and we can I'm just left clicking inside this field and turning it up. Wow, it's way too bright. That's actually a pretty interesting effect. Like, bam. That's what the end of the universe looks like. Yeah, so you can kind of dial this in for whatever you need. And let's try modifying the light a little bit more here. So let's grab the light, and this will be kind of like dusk is what I'm going to go for there. So this should definitely be casting light in the scene. We're going to see this sphere is going to update. So back down to the sphere, select the sphere, refresh. This is starting to become a little more interesting. It's kind of nice. Yeah, so definitely I can push it further if I want. Oops, I'm selected the wrong thing. Did it again. And then let's go back down. I keep screwing it up. Sky sphere, refresh. Yeah, and it just gets a little darker. So something else that came up was actually modifying the colors. So what am I doing? It looks like you've basically got these colors determined by sun's position, which is basically this directional light. So if I turn this off, we can override these settings. So, boink, and down here. So this should be sort of the extreme. Let's go. Okay. Over here, that actually starts to get interesting. And maybe that was it right there. No, it's clouds. Something like that. This is like the general hue, so I can sort of set the mood with something like this. Okay. And then I'm going to close this back up and hit play. So yes, we're having success. The zenith is green. We still see the stars, and we definitely changed the color of the zenith. Success.